to GTA 5. Today we will be testing the Bravado Banshee against the Bravado Banshee 900R against the Bravado Banshee HSW mod to see which one is the best, which one you should use, and whenever they release the new one that has been seen in the update for December 10th, I will be testing it. Now see, we're starting with the Bravado Banshee. We unfortunately did not get a boost start or whatever it's called, which really sucks, but they are all maxed out. We have, for this one, EMS level 4, race brakes, I think is the highest one. The low suspension kit, transmission 4, and turbo, bulletproof tires, and a mid-level wing or mid-level spoiler for a bit of extra traction. And at first I thought it was a little slow, but doing good, as you can see. We're already about a minute in. And so now I'm going to watch the race with you guys and explain what happens. So here you can see the rear end got a little slippery for me and I couldn't hold on to it, so it's not perfect on agility or mobility, but it was still doing decent. I was having fun with it, you know. Been using the Banshee since GTA 3. I've used it in GTA Vice City. I've used it in every GTA that it's been in. And I loved it in 4 the most because that's the one I remember the most. And GTA 5 came out and I used it a lot in the story mode and I always maxed it out because who buys a car in GTA and doesn't max it out? And that's why I'm doing all of the maxed out tests. And here, I still thought it was doing good. You know, it looks like it's doing good. It was doing pretty good. It felt nice. But I'm a bit of a fanboy when it comes to the Banshee. I really like it. This is the hardest part of the track, that turn right there. But as you can tell, I got it. We keep going, getting a little slidey, but it's all good. We maintain control and we keep going. You know, because the Banshee's a good car, reliable car. I have a little tunnel for a little. Hear that beautiful engine, that beautiful V10. Because if you do not know, the Banshee is based off a 2006 Dodge Viper SRT V10, and the Bravado Banshee 900R is based off the same thing, just built for like touring races and stuff. It's more of a race car build instead of a consumer build, but it is still great. And the evolution of the Banshee is, well, we had this and the game came out 2013. I don't know when the Benny's mod came around, but that came around, and with all the cars they had added, the Banshee started feeling a little obsolete, a little outdated, so they made it the 900R version, which gave it much better customization and made it a lot faster. And it succeeded in both those, and it turned it from sport car to a supercar, so you could perform in supercar races instead of just sport races. Well, unfortunately, the Banshee and the Banshee HSW mod could only do sport races. You see, so as you notice with the track, we have a straightaway to gain speed, to try to get your max speed, and the rest of it was kind of curvy, some shots to get your speed back. And we had a nice little dirt section to see if it could be utilizing dirt, and then the finish line right here. So final speed for the Banshee is 4 minutes, 10 seconds, and 419 milliseconds. Next up is the Bravado Banshee 900R. Now, you see here, we get a little something. We get a turbo start, or a boost start, or whatever it's called. And that really did help. if you guys would like, I will go back with the standard Banshee, the regular Banshee, and try to do this exact same race, or the exact same track, and try to get a turbo start on it. Just to compare it fairly, because the next two vehicles do have, or this one and the next vehicle have turbo starts. But as you can see, it's already much faster. We got here so much faster than the last one, than the Banshee. And you notice it has much more ability. And you'll notice we have the same mods, EMS, level 4, transmission, level 4, turbo, the lowest suspension you could get, and a mid-level wing, I think, mid-level spoiler. Again, for that extra bit of traction. And it did help. You see, we came here, it did get a little loose on me again. So again, it does have mobility, but some parts it can still get away from you. But we kept it going, it's doing good. Just kept on cruising. And trying to think what else for the Banshee history. So 900R came out, turned into a supercar so you could join super races, or they made it into the super. They put it in the super class so you can join supercar races like the Centurno and the Turismo and things like that, and race against them. You'll see here on this section where I told you it's one of the hardest parts. I wasn't paying full attention, and we did skip out a bit. So, I do think this could have been a second faster. I'll let you know. You'll see the time. I'll see what time I think it could have gotten. So yeah, that happened, and then on tunnel. Beautiful engine. So that happened, and they kind of forgot about it. All these other updates, all the other cars come in, and they kind of start outperforming, outdoing, outlooking the 900R, and people start to forget about it again, and start to phase out. Until the PS5 update, the expanded and enhanced update of the game came out. And then we got access to the HSW mods. So they grabbed the Banshee. Unfortunately, they did not grab the 900R. They grabbed the Banshee, and they HSW'd it. So now it could keep up with all the other cars, and it does a fairly good job. But now, since it's been a while, they've added so many cars to HSW, it's starting to phase out a bit, starting to get a little slower compared to the other ones, and people are starting to call it outdated now. Which is so they're bringing in a new one. I'm excited to see what the name of it's going to be. I'm excited to test it and everything. I'm going to test it on the same track after I buy it myself and everything. What I really want is I want them to make the 900R available for HSW modding, because it would just make sense. You know, it's built like this, built for races, built for tracks like this. So it only makes sense to have it HSW'd where it should be able to handle that kind of engine instead of the standard one. And here we are at the finish. Final time being 3 minutes, 58 seconds, and 6 milliseconds. Or 0.006 milliseconds. Up next is the HSW modded Banshee. We go ahead and get a turbo start here, and instantly can already tell this is like twice as fast as the 900R. Yeah, like I said, now it's starting to phase out. It's starting to get a little slow compared to everything else they've added, and people are starting to call it outdated, and that kind of hurt my feelings, because I've been with this thing like my entire time growing up. Like, I've been playing GTA since GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas when I was like 3 or 5 years old. I'd say 4 years old, right in the middle. And then got GTA, played GTA story mode from 2013 to 2021 when I got my PS4 and internet for the first time. And then, honestly, I've been on and off with the Banshee like that entire time, but 9 times out of 10, I go with the Banshee over any other car in my garage. So when I got HSW'd, I was super happy because it started to get fast, it started to become relevant again, and then immediately started to get unrelevant. It's gonna hurt. So I'm happy that they are bringing in a new one. I just wanted to test all three, see which one was the best, and see if hopefully that the Banshee with the HSW mod will still be relevant with the new one getting added. But we'll find out, I guess, December 10th, whenever the update comes around. But you notice, this one, it's got the speed. It seems to have great mobility and agility. It hasn't really slid out from under me. It's doing good, going fast. You see, I keep double clutching. I have double clutched in all three of these cars. I keep double clutching just to try to make that speed up, because I know it doesn't have as good as agility and mobility as the 900R. You see that it does slide a bit on me, but easy self-control, self-correction. Hold on, tunnel. Ah, beautiful. This is where it could have lost. It may have. That's where it may have lost. Because, like I said, the 900R does definitely have better mobility. I think I just got used to the track, and I've been driving this one for so long. See, I spun out there. But I think for the first two, I learned the track, and then I got to this one. And I think I just started to know the track and stuff. And that's why I wasn't getting out of control on the previous spots where the other two got out of control at. See, we always get air here, and there's a couple of spots where we always got air. When we go around here, I don't think there's really anything else I need to say about the Banshee or anything. There definitely is more like full from when it was first added, every iteration, all the looks, to the most recent version, which is going to be December 10th. This is where I had to slow down because there's no way it's going to grip on dirt. That's really the only reason it was doing so well, is because it was actually gripping on the asphalt, but in dirt, it wasn't going to be able to keep that speed and grip on dirt. So I kind of slowed down here. But it still does a lot better than I thought it would. And now we kind of just keep going. We're almost done. Final 2 checkpoints. And straight away for the finish. That's where it's going to make it lost time. Final time. 3 minutes, 57 seconds, 656 milliseconds. So it was like a second faster, but it was only a couple of milliseconds faster. But honestly, I think that if we didn't spin out and we didn't ramp up that thing, that we could have gotten like 3, maybe 5 seconds faster than the 900R. That's also saying if I didn't completely miss that sharp turn and have to make up that time. So I think we could have gotten a second faster with the 900R and 2 to 5 seconds faster with the HSW. Now it comes down to personal preference. Me, I preferred speed over mobility, control, and agility, and I think the Banshee has pretty good looks. So I'm going to go with the Banshee HSW modification, just because I think it personally looks better, it's a lot faster, and with enough time and practice, it can be as mobile and agile as the 900R. But now for someone else, they might like looks more, so they might go with the 900R. It just comes down to preference at that point. And up next will be the new one. So guess I'll name Bravado Banshee SRT. that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And y'all my inspiration, motivation. Keep gaming. Yummy out. Peace.